And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with the Game Boy Geek.
Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Get those animals out of the barn. Today we are looking at Quack-a-doodle. It is a party game from Out of the Box Games. About 10 years ago, it was out in the form of a game called Snorta that actually used to have little plastic barns. This one doesn't have that, but it is still cool, still is a cool little game. 3 to 8 players. Let's see, ages 7 and up plays in 20-30 minutes, and it is a hoot. Pardon the pun, there, the owl. Anyway, let's check it out. I'll show you how it's played. I'm actually going to show you a video of us playing this real time. Check it out. I'll see you on the other side. At the beginning of Quack-a-doodle, everybody gets one of these cards that shows you what animal they are. They're nice and thick cardboard. They're pretty big. They're shiny. They're nice. And you could be a dog. Oof. You could be a sheep. An owl. Ooh. A snake. A cow. Moo. A pig. Oink, oink. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Rooster. A donkey. Hee-haw. A quack and duck. A ribbit and frog. Meowing cat. Or a squeaking mouse. You will take one of these and you'll place it face up in front of everybody. And so once it's in a circle, we have 6 players here. Each player would do their noise and then they would turn them over. Now everybody has a deck of these Quack-a-doodle cards and they just have the animals on there. You take some of these out depending on how many players are played in the game. But essentially what happens is everyone has a deck of cards and they basically one at a time flip them in front of each other. Like this. So this player would play a card, and this player would play a card. And then so with the next one. And this would continue until someone plays a card that matches one of the other cards that are out here. So this would continue, and sometimes it could take a little bit there. So we have this, boom, these two match. As soon as these two match, these two would try to race to basically make the other animal noise of the opponent. So if it was this guy, if he remembers that this guy's a snake, he would go sss. And of course, this guy's a snake. If that's true, he would take the cards that's here in front of him, place it face down on the bottom of the player's deck here. So this person's deck is going to grow and have more cards because he lost. Because he didn't say woo faster than this guy said zzz. And in this game, we always play it so that you actually make the noise, not just oink. We like to get into it and play the animal noises. And so then it would be this player's turn. And so what happens is these guys would go like this. They would keep going. Now these two match. So now these two have to race. And before this guy says anything, this guy goes cock-a-doodle-doo. And of course, this guy is the rooster. So he gets to take his cards, take it, and put it there. This continues until someone has run out of all the cards in their deck. That person is the winner. There's another variant, an advanced variant, where you put a card in the middle there. And as things go on, and as cards are getting dealt out one at a time, when a card matches someone else, so let's say this one puts a hee-haw, this is hoot, this is this, and let's say this person does hee-haw. Once these people do their thing, this one says, this guy, maybe he had said hoot, and so this guy would put this cards here. Because it matched this, everybody would take their card and pass it to the left. And so it gets a lot harder to remember who is who, and that's the advanced version of the game. Now the best way to get a feel for what this game really feels like is not to watch me do an overview, it's actually to watch maybe a round in play. I took some video of my family playing this over the weekend. Check it out, this is what it kind of feels like.
No, she was out. I heard that one. It's so intense.
Marcus Trotter made the first hit, then he had some help. A couple things here. Darius Gilly can have a short man. Orson Jennings to pull it down. Get open field pass with a grab of the arm.
No!
Quack! Quack!
Hey folks, put those on the
Oh, Quack-a-doodle. I hope you enjoyed us doing all sorts of crazy stuff live on that video. Well, I gotta say, this is a silly, zany game. Some people are gonna hate it. I love this game. This is one of my favorite party games. How can you not have this as an icebreaker and have people that you've never met before and making pig noises and making dogs growling and making the ribbits and the hisses and doing the animal noises? Everyone just lightens up and laughs, and it really breaks down barriers. This is a great game for icebreakers. It's fun and it's zany just to play with the kids and just laugh along. And then when you really get good at the game and it becomes a memory element and there's not that many people playing and you play that advanced version where everybody trades the animal to the left when those cards come out that match the one and the animal in the middle, I love it. It adds like a little bit of strategy or a little bit more things to think about in this game. So it's zany, it's crazy, not everyone's gonna like it, but I think it's a heck of a lot of fun. I could not stop laughing. In fact, we laughed more playing this game over the weekend than any other game, and it was actually very enjoyable. Quack-a-doodle moo. If you're ready for something crazy, something off the wall, you need some laughing, check this game out. It is a blast.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.